Yeah, hi everyone, welcome to Emsley Lodge for another week. Yeah, pretty productive sort of week as far as horses racing. Took Calabata down to Adelaide on last Saturday, and she just really raced flat, and she's obviously had enough. She had a massive preparation, that filly, and she did a wonderful job. So she's gone for a well-earned holiday. I had another couple of fillies nominated down there on that day, and their bloods just weren't quite right, and I just didn't want to take them into state. So they'll have to have a look for another week. That's Yolande and GG Girl. They'll probably run next week sometime. Runners this week, we had a couple of horses probably worth no note. Bloody Macrobius, you know, he looked the winner again at the furlong and just doesn't win that horse. He just keeps getting beaten, sort of narrow margins, and I think he's had 18 starts and only won one race, and he's looked the winner of 12 of them, you know. So probably might even just pop him over a couple of little hurdles or take him down the beach, or we want to try and change his training up or try something a little bit different with him, because he seems to be going really, really well, but without winning. Cool World, I thought he went really good. Pattern of racing really couldn't make any ground at all on the day, and everything was in sort of 1 and 2 around the corner, one on the day, and he come from second last on the corner and ran home and only got beaten probably a length and a bit. So I think he's going extremely well. We've really had to work on his temperament, and looks like we've sorted that out. So all's really good there. Yeah, runners this week, I'll probably have, I might take Brianna down to Warrnambool on Sunday. Now, it's going to be a heavy track down there, so I'll just see how that field works out, and I just want to get her up to a distance, so I'll probably run her for the sake of running her and getting her fit to get over a bigger distance. Had an absolute massive day on Wednesday. Had 13 horses trial. I've never had that many horses trial in my life, but lots of young horses having their first little jump out, and they'll get fair income and have a probably proper trial next week. And a couple of the other horses that were going down to race last week and weren't quite right, had a little pop out, and just to sort of maintain their fitness. But probably have a pretty quiet week this week, but in 2 weeks' time I think we'll have a really busy time of it.
Hi everyone, I had another great week last week with 2 winners, one of them being Real Calm at Albury, so it was great to get back home and ride a winner at my hometown. It was for Kim Davison, and I originally started with him when I started track riding, so it was great to get a win for him. My second one was Famelist at Pakenham for Gary Carson. She won in a similar fashion as Real Calm, and both of them were really strong wins. Coming up this week on Friday, I'm heading to Geelong. I have 2 rides there. One of them being for Luke Pepper, Hello Schumann, coming all the way from Canberra, so there's a bit of pressure on, and I would expect the horse to run really well from its form, and it's down in grade. Also on Sunday is a big day at Warrnambool. 5 rides booked there so far, so it'll be a big day, and I have a couple of nice rides there. The rest of my rides are below, so keep following me, and I'll see you all next week.
Yeah, this week's horse of the week's a horse called Spurt. Not really sure how many horses I've trained, but I would say that this is probably right up there as far as the most difficult horses. She's nearly killed herself and about 4 other people in the process of the last couple of years, but she's every time we get at the races, she does something nuts, goes down on the float or kicks the wall or does something stupid. But she's back and she seems to be going pretty good. It's one of those really frustrating horses that got a ton of ability, but every time we sort of get her to a race sort of situation, she injures herself, and she brings it all on herself, because she's not the nicest of horses, that's for sure. But terrible kicking horse. She was a bit of a barrier rogue. She's gone down to have barrier practice twice, and she's only had I think she's had 2 race starts, and she's been placed. So hopefully we can get her. She's probably going to run a trial in about 2 weeks, and then get her to the races. But if we get her there, follow up, because I think she's got a ton of ability. But hopefully she doesn't kill herself or someone else in the process. That's a horse called Spurt. Now, Pete's in New Zealand this week. He's said he's knocking on the door, short half had second last week, so come on Pete, we need a winner. Here's his best bet. He's an absolute moral at Flemington on Saturday. Race 4, number 1, Spieth. He said, have your house on it, we'll win. His best each way bets at Randwick, race 4, number 5 is Zatapaz, and his best long shots at Eagle Farm, race 6, horse 6, Gazimi. Come on Pete, we need something, give us a winner. So, what is it? What is it? Hang on. Good luck, good punting, we'll see you next week. That's it for another week at Emsley Lodge. Thanks for watching. Yeah, the Geelong synthetic track's been copping a bit of criticism lately, and they really need to do something about it. We've had quite a few horses with getting sore feet and little joint problems, etc., etc. The track seems to be sticking to the horses' feet, and it's been really, really hard work for a lot of the trainers, and a lot of other trainers that come here and race on it's been quite upset about it. So I see there's a meeting today, and hopefully they'll get on top of it. But it's certainly there's a real place for synthetic racing in winter, but they've got to get it right. It's really important because if horses pull up sore from it, no one will race on it. So yeah, it'd be really interesting to see what the outcome of today's meeting is. Till next week, see you later.
What am I saying again? I totally forgot. And I'm hoping for him. Sorry, I kept stuttering.
Very quiet week, but still got plenty. Is that too loud? They're all millionaires now after tipping two.